Everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to stream responses from an AI defined flow in Genkit with Node.js as well as Gemini. So firstly you need to install Node.js version 20 or later. Okay, then I have just created one sample folder, and open it inside VS Code. Then inside your terminal you just have to cd to the folder or workspace, whatever you have created, and then just run npm init -y, and I'll just press enter. So it will create the package.json file for us. Then we need to ignore all this stuff, so they are doing also the same thing. And here we will create one TypeScript file as well over here called index.ts. You can name it whatever you feel like. Next we need to install few dependencies, so I'll just we don't require this, we can directly install it like this. So I'll just paste this particular bit of code and it will install the dependencies for us. So it will install the Genkit as well as the Google AI dependencies for us. So yeah, let's just wait for this to finish. In the meantime, what you can do is you can just scroll down, and here you just have to click on get a Gemini API key, and it will open something like this. And here you need to create an API key, so just click on create an API key. So let's just wait for it to show us the pop-up. So sometimes it doesn't work on the first attempt. I'll click on the second attempt of create an API key, and here I'll just click on Gemini API. So let's create API key in existing project. So it will create the API key for us. So it has created the API key. Now what I'll do is you need to go to this particular URL. So here they have given us the sample code. So basically first you need to copy this particular bit of code to define Genkit and all that stuff, and then you need to copy this particular bit of code. So I already have the code handy with me. So what I'll do, I already have the code. Like I said, I'll just copy this code and then I'll just copy paste it inside this TypeScript file over here. Then I'll explain it to you. So like I said, it's still installing. Okay, I think I'm facing some network issue. I don't know why. My network seems to be okay. So I'll just install this dependency. Okay, so now it has installed. So now so I'll just close this and open it again. So yeah, those issues are resolved. Now firstly you need to, so this was my previous API key. I'll just remove that. Okay, and here I'll just come over here and I'll just copy the API key. All the code which I'm showing, I've just copy pasted it from documentation, so nothing new. Okay, so here you can see we have first defined Genkit. So if you go to the documentation over here you can see they also tell us to do the same thing. I have not defined temperature, I'm using the default. Okay, I have defined it, sorry. So I thought I was not using it. Anyways, so if you don't want, you can remove this as well, temperature. Next, what we have defined is, so whenever you want to define a flow, you have to define an input as well as output schema. So here I have defined an input schema which will take a name, so an actress name. So basically what I'm doing, I will pass an actress and it will create a fake actress based on the actress name which I have passed. Okay, so in the output what it will give me is, it will give me some other actress name based on the input which I have passed. It will also give me age, it will give me some random movies which she did, as well as her address. Now like I said, instead of name you can take anything. It's up to you to define the input and output schema. Even inside output schema you can define whatever you feel like, so it's up to you. And also this Z come from Genkit itself. I think it is from the Zord library which is now part of Genkit, so we don't have to install Zord separately. Okay, then here we define a flow, ai.define flow. So if you see over here, they also have given us an example. I've just changed this example. I don't want to literally copy paste it, otherwise people won't understand. So here I have defined a flow. Here you can give it any name. I have just given a name saying actress generator flow without stream. So we will be seeing two things, both with stream as well as without stream. But the output which we have is small, so I'm not sure how easily you would be able to see it. Then here we pass our input schema. Here we pass our output schema. Then here here is our input. So this is my prompt: create a fake actress based on the actress name which you will pass. Okay, then here we just have to do ai.generate, passing in our prompt, and inside output this is the schema, or this is the structure which we want. And if your output is not equal to empty, then just throw, if it is equal to empty, then throw an error, else return the output. Okay, so this is one of the flow, and this is the second flow. So again I have given this some name, same input schema, same output schema, and for stream schema I have just given it as string. Okay, and then here you need to define, again this is our prompt name. Okay, so if you want to define it as prompt as well, you can do that. This name is different, this name is different. Okay, so this is the input schema prompt name which we are passing to for the actress name, and this is the send chunk for sending data. So here we pass stream comma response ai.generate stream. Here we pass our model, here we pass our prompt, and here is our output schema as well. Then we just loop over all through this, and then just do send chunk dot text. So this will help us to stream the response, and here we just do await response. Whatever response we get, we just parse it, and then do schema dot parse, passing the parse, and this is our result. Okay, okay, and I think I have defined one more. I don't know why. I'm not really sure why I have defined one more. I think this I have just copy pasted it from the documentation. So if you want to see, so if you this I have literally, yeah, this I have copied it from this one. So this is the thing. So just to show it to you, so here it takes an input called theme. Okay, here it output is also theme as well as a menu item. So it generates invents a menu item based on the theme which you have provided. Again, it is also doing a bit of streaming. Okay, then here inside the main function, so first let's see without streaming. So here this is our function, right? Generate actress generate generator flow without stream, and this is how you get the response. So to run it, given that we only have one TypeScript file, I can directly run something like this. npx tsx index.ts. so let's just wait for this to run. Okay, yes. So now when it gives me the response, it will give me the response in one go itself, so you will get a bit of time to get the actual response. Now it is installing some tsx dependencies for me. So yeah, let's just wait. So now I think it has started, like the Gemini behind the scene has started generating a fake actress based on the actress name which I have passed. So here you can see it has, okay, okay, so this is chunk actress flow without stream. Yeah, I think it looks a little bit weird. I don't know what this chunk is, but this is the address. Okay, this is the age, this is the movies, and this is the name of the actress, Brooke Canyon. Okay, now let's see how to how we do it for with which stream. Okay, I'll just comment the upper part, and I'll just run this again, npx tsx index.ts. so let's just wait. And here if you, I'm not sure if you guys can see it because the data is very small, that's why it happens pretty quickly, but it does give us the data in form of chunks. I'm still confused why I'm able to see this chunk in the first flow itself, because we are not really using streaming over here. So sorry about this, I'm not really sure why we are seeing this, because we are awaiting. Here we don't have to do await, we are directly do dot stream. Here we are awaiting. So yeah, sorry about this, but let's try one more thing just to show streaming to you even in a better way. So we can just copy paste it, and like I said, we have this menu suggestion streaming flow, right? So I can just copy paste it over here, but here the input is what? Theme. So I can just copy this, and here is the theme. So what I'll say is I don't know, Indian food. Like this is not really the theme, but I am not able to think anything else. Okay, and here we get the chunk, and we just pass it. Let's see now. Hopefully we should be able to see some kind of streaming for this one at least. So here you can see we are able to see streaming. So it is not waiting for the entire response, it is quickly giving us the output as soon as it gets us and streams and gives us chunks of data. So yeah, that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye.